I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Ava.
And welcome
to the Inner Idiot.
This podcast contains graphic language, violence, and other things that you probably should not let your children listen to. Please enjoy.
What's the deal with Lobsters? Hey, welcome back. You heard the music. That's right. You almost got me, but I heard the click, Shorty. Put your ugly kids to bed. Set the deuce loose. This is The Inner Idiot. Season 2. And I'm your host, Tyler Havlin. That's right. You know, I always wondered, whatever happened to sliming people?
What?
Nickelodeon, sliming people. Like, I feel like every show they had, they slime people.
Yeah.
And now they just don't?
I don't know, man.
COVID?
I guess.
They quit
No,
sliming before COVID.
it was way before COVID they stopped sliming people. Do you remember them sliming people, Ava?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you hear their voices. Let me introduce them to you. My wonderful co-host, the Lord that's never bored, the commander of the comic books, 2 claps and Ric Flair, for Lord Shorty Fresh in the flesh. Woo! You see that? Clapped with both hands this time.
You fucking little gip. Your strong hand.
Yeah. And my other co-host, red hair, don't care, the delightful Miss Ava B. 2 claps and Ric Flair. Woo! My woos are weak today.
It's all right.
It's
It's okay.
It's a Wednesday. It feels like a Monday.
You know, Ava, we're gonna have to buy you a plot, like a little square in Scotland. That way you can be Lady Ava.
Oh my god.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope. That would be so fun.
Yeah,
It's like
they have sales on them all the time.
yeah, they have sales on them. So like you can buy just the square footage and like that's it, and you get like an email or whatever saying like, hey, we declare you this, that, and the other. Or you can spend $70 like I did, which I have the paper I think in my car, but it's like a really like embossed, like pretty, like in gold and everything. It says Lord Shorty Hoffman.
Yeah, my brother's a lord.
Yeah.
My mom bought him a little tiny plot of land.
Yeah. Me and Automias joked about it where like, cause he was like, man, I'm gonna buy one and we're gonna go to war. And I was like, all right, deal. So we're gonna go to fucking Scotland and fight each other.
For your plots of land?
Well, just from our plots of land.
Oh.
I was like, well, what happens if they're further to fucking like arm's reach? What if we gotta like throw shit at each other? He's like, whatever, fucking siege tactics. Cause he was like, we have to stand on our squares. I'm like, fucking bet, dude.
I can't imagine they'd be close to each other. Like, dude, I imagine they sell them, like, they sell this one, and then they sell the one right next to it.
Right.
So, it's been how long since you've had yours?
Over a year now.
I'm sure somebody's been buying them up.
Oh, sure. And you don't have to buy them in, like, single foot. You can buy them in 5 square feet or 10 square feet. So me and Otto were talking about it, like, man, we ought to get, like, a bunch of people and, like, all chip in. And, like, everybody buy, like, 10 square feet, at a time. That way we have enough plot to, like, fucking go and, like, build a house on and shit.
Fucking castle.
Should make a village.
Yeah, we make
That'll be
this.
so cute.
Yeah, we could do this.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The amount of people that it would take to fill a village and the amount of people it would take to buy the land for the village is two completely way different numbers.
I don't know. I
It's
feel
an
like
awesome thought.
I feel like we could do it with, like,
We can have a tiny,
5
tiny
couples.
village.
5 couples, we could do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, we would have to expand after, like, a generation, but we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool to have our own village.
Yeah. And I would make it, like, a super fucked up accent on purpose.
If we have our own village, though, how are we deciding who's the village idiot?
You.
You're looking at him.
Me? Okay. I'm looking at him?
We're looking. No,
Oh, okay.
we're looking at him.
We're looking at him.
All right. As long as we get that kind of title. Lord Village Idiot.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, alright, so anyways, today's top 5. We got a little sidetrack there. I almost bought a bundle of that, though. Me and Becky almost went in on it, because it was buy one, get one, but we didn't.
Oh, shit.
Alright, anyways, today's top 5. So, like, I was listening to Lil Dicky's 90s song the other day, and it had me feeling real nostalgic.
Alright.
So I got to thinking, like, wow, like, commercials used to be really prevalent in the 90s. And there was a lot of questions that had me looking at life in the wrong fucking way.
Of course.
And we talked about one of them. So anyways, today is the top 5 commercials that really fucked me up as a kid.
Oh, fucked you up as a kid.
Like, yeah, in the 90s. So the one is number 5, and it's number 5 because I've already talked about it before, is the Grey Poupon commercials.
Yeah.
Alright, do you remember this discussion, Ava?
I remember.
Alright, so like I'm still really upset that nobody's ever drove up next to me and asked me for some fucking Grey Poupon. It's really fucked up.
Yeah, it made it seem like much more of a crisis than it would be.
Right. Like there's no shortage, people just ain't buying it. It's not that good. You get like Kroger brand. Same shit. Number 4 is Nerf gun commercials. Now I'm sure they're still around, but like there was like 50 kids in these commercials just shooting each other. Nobody lost a fucking eye. Nobody started crying. Nobody went home and told their fucking moms. Nothing like that happened. It was just all having a good time. I get the fucking Nerf gun out. Fuck, cats die. People lose eyes and shit. You know, just weird shit always happens. It was never fun having Nerf gun wars because everybody was little bitches.
What did you do to the cat?
I don't know. Casualties of war. Sometimes shit gets in the way.
Motherfucker, like, the Nerf guns they got now are, like, way more powerful. Like, I got one of those mega ones. Like, this fucking, like, the bullets are, like, a solid inch in diameter. Them motherfuckers hurt, dude.
You shoot one of those up, a cat's are in, that cat's ain't coming back from that.
Yeah, my brother went through a phase where he was just like on the fucking Nerf gun hiatus, dude. He still has like 7 guns, and he would walk around the house. I would like have to sneak downstairs into the kitchen because he ambushes me. I don't have one to shoot back.
Motherfucker, you better get one and stash it.
Well, he doesn't.
Like, listen
anymore.
here, little shit. I got your number. Pop, 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 pop.
Like, have you seen these ones with, like, the Gatling gun, the fucking big drum fucking ammo holders?
That's one. He has one of those.
That's crazy. And then these motherfuckers got, like, walls with the, like, pegboard of just walls of fucking Nerf arsenals.
Yeah.
That shit is so nuts.
I think it's fucking dope.
Yeah, if I was fucking a kid again, but Nerf guns now, it's like, just give me the real thing. Let me shoot somebody's eye out with the real thing.
Well, that's fucked up.
A 22 ain't gonna kill nobody.
Yeah, but it will if you shoot their fucking eye out.
Oh, yeah. Like, a 22 won't even kill a bird. Isn't that what Cam was saying? That he used to shoot birds with his 22?
Ducks and geese, I think.
Well, nothing kills geese. Them motherfuckers are mortal evil creatures.
True story.
They're right up there with fucking snakes.
You're stupid.
Motherfuckers got teeth on their tongues. How is that right?
That's fucking weird.
Would you ever think about getting a goose?
No.
Ava? No? Just...
I like to look at him, but I don't like to get close to him. Because sometimes me and Chris, he'll just like randomly surprise me sometimes, and he'll take me to the like the Sam's Club parking lot so we can see all the geese during springtime.
That's a fucking surprise, huh?
Yeah, because I like it.
All right.
That's so romantic.
I mean, hey, you know what? Fucking... If it's simple and it works, man. Don't fucking knock it. Good for you, babe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what's the problem?
I'm not making fun of you. Tyler is, because he's a piece of shit, but...
I'm not making fun of her. Okay. Alright, let's go on to number 3. Okay?
Okay.
Trix cereal. You remember those commercials?
Yeah. Now, those haven't traumatized me as a child, but they traumatize me now.
Well, they're not necessarily traumatizing, but they gave me a fucked up, skewed view of the world. Because not once have I seen a rabbit try to steal cereal, and not once as an adult I've been like, I gotta go get this Trix cereal. They're not for kids. You know what I mean?
Have you seen Trix cereal recently?
No.
No?
They changed the rabbit. They made him more cartoony.
Beside the point. Go fucking look at it. Go look at the shape.
What's the shape?
It's fucking circles now.
It's not fruit shaped anymore?
Right. Well, it fucking might be because fucking Tricks are for kids. This shit fucked me up now, dude. Like, this has nothing to do about, like, all the fucking flavor or, like, the commercial itself was traumatizing or anything like that. No, the fucking, like, the shapes went from, like, the little shapes of fruit and shit to actual little circles. I'm like, fuck, dude, they weren't lying. The motherfuckers were for kids. Like, we can't see that shit anymore.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
wow.
dude.
I'm gonna have to go check this out.
Shit's fucked me up.
What?
The shape for Tricks, whatever, they're not in the shapes of fruit anymore.
I don't think I've ever seen them like that.
You've never been a child.
Well,
You are definitely not a Toys R Us kid. That's for damn sure.
no, I wasn't
Golly.
allowed to have like sugary stuff when I was little.
Really?
Yeah, my dad always bought those like nasty.
I mean, it explains why you're so fucking skinny. That's a compliment.
Anyway,
Not to everybody.
my dad, he would always buy those like shitty like weird off-brand stuff that always tasted like cardboard. Not like the good like store brand stuff, because sometimes those slap. It was the weird like health nut shit.
Gang gang.
What,
So-
like fucking like what is it called? What is that fucking one old people cereal?
Kicks.
Fiber One.
I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love some Kicks.
Yeah,
Well-
you can put anything with Kicks. Fruit,
They.
other cereals.
I was a little kid eating this bowl of sadness because they got them without any of the like. Because you know they have like the honey ones or whatever. They didn't even buy those. They just got the fucking plain. They just tasted like. They tasted like cardboard.
They taste like they taste, really.
Yeah, that's what
they
I'm
taste
saying.
like they look. Wow, yeah, they taste like they taste.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, I'm losing my voice.
there was one specific cereal that my parents used to get.
Special K, that's what I'm thinking.
I love Special K.
I like the strawberry ones. Good.
Oh yeah, them strawberry ones. What'd you say? They slap.
Yeah.
They bussin'.
They
You
busted
shut the
good.
fuck up.
It was called Leapin' Lemurs, and that is the only one to this day
Is
that
that
I
like
will
an Aldi
think
brand?
about. No, we got it at Kroger,
Oh.
but it probably is like weird, like because it came in a box and it was like orange, and it had a little lemur on the side, but they're kind of like Reese's Puffs, but
But lemurs.
yeah, they're Leapin' Lemurs.
I mean, alright.
So was your dad this way about everything, or just his cereals?
It wasn't him. It was my stepmom.
Oh, is that who you lived with primarily growing up? Was your mom?
Yeah.
Was she originally born from Satan, or just did she grow up that way?
Golly.
No, she's always been a bitch ever since I known her.
Alright, so she was born from Satan,
Yeah.
from his left testicle.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was Satan himself.
No, let's not give anybody that credit.
Sorry about all the coughing today, people. All right, number 2 is double mint gum. Do you remember these commercials?
I fucking... Like the Orbit Fresh commercials?
No, the double mint gum commercials.
Oh, the twins.
Yes. It made me think that I would see twins everywhere I go. It made me think that you grew up and you just got the same job as your fucking twin. Like, y'all just did everything together. Like, that shit is not real. You don't see twins as adults just walking side by side down this fucking street with fucking gum. Just like, here you go.
Well, not with gum or whatever, but like, as somebody who has like 3 sets of twins as friends, like, I see them together frequently.
Yeah, but just like doing the exact same shit. Because, like, the double mint commercials.
I
were
mean,
bad
sitting there
for it.
fucking talking and whatever, yeah, like, I mean, I can't say, like, they're a mirror image of each other walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'll see my friends Jessica and Jordan just chilling, like, eating at a fucking, you know, McDonald's or whatever. Who gives a shit? But,
It made me feel like twins were going to be a lot more predominant. In the
yeah,
world
I
than
could
what
see
they
that.
are.
I could see that.
It was very misleading. All right, number 1 on my list is Mentos, the fresh maker.
See, I don't recall any Mentos commercials.
Dude, I swear to God, every cat burglar, like, everybody doing parkour. No, seriously, they'd be, like, trying to get down an escalator, and the escalator would be out of order, so he'd open up his Mentos, he'd pop a Mentos, and then he'd go, like, do some parkour and get down to the lower level. Or somebody trying to, like, get across the construction path. Like, it was always parkour motherfuckers. Just with Mentos everywhere. Mentos. Pop, 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 pop.
Hell yeah, I'm down for that.
Just popping Mentos. Some PEDs. Parkour PEDs.
PEDs, he says.
You know what I'm telling you? Dude, seriously, though. I mean, a commercial's still a thing. Like, you're young. So, like, when we were young, when I was young, in the 90s, like, commercials were huge. Like, every 4 minutes, you're going to see... I don't think it was 4 minutes. It was probably, like, 9 minutes. Every 9 minutes, you're going to see commercials. And you knew these commercials. You couldn't fast forward to them. Like, what are commercials like now? I don't
Depends
know.
on
I
if you have
stream
cable.
everything. Yeah. Like, when you were younger, though. A little bit younger, because you're still pretty young. Like, did you watch much TV?
Here and there. We didn't have cable for a while, so I basically watched only commercials.
Yeah, so, like, what were the commercials like? Do you have any recollection?
Is there any commercial that you distinctly remember that you enjoyed?
Or that just stood out?
Just always just like the little silly ones that are on like Nickelodeon or something like that. Just like the Nerf gun ones or like just something fucking dumb.
I don't know, those and like the Ambien commercials. Not Ambien, but you know, like medicine commercials.
Fucking Ambien. Wow. All right, sell that shit to me.
But it's like everybody's always so happy in these commercials, but they got fucking herpes or something. Side effects of herpes.
Bro, those side effects fucking kill me.
Fright, death.
Anal leakage.
If I wanted anal
Your
leakage,
eyes may start bleeding. What?
Yeah, no, and they're always like, don't take this if you're allergic to the medicine itself. And I'm like, why do they...
don't take this if you enjoy oxygen.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I know that they put it in there only because
Lawsuits.
somebody has done it at one point, so now they have to. And that is the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Yep.
If I'm allergic to it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll try it. If it makes my throat close up, it makes my throat close up.
If I die, I die.
Yeah.
And
I'm
if I
allergic to
don't, then I can
Tylenol.
sue the company.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Ooh, Tylenol?
Well,
Is
no,
it
no, no, no,
Tylenol
no,
or
no.
the main ingredient?
I'm not allergic to Tylenol. I was just saying, like, I'm allergic to Tylenol. But here, let me pop some fucking Tylenol.
You know, there are some people that cannot take Tylenol.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it's Tylenol or if
It's the
other version.
epinephrine or something like that that's in it.
Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we both just butchered that.
Oh, fuck yeah, we did.
But like, if you have something called von Willebrand's, you can't take it.
What is that?
Von Willebrand's, it's a bleeding disorder where your blood doesn't clot quickly enough.
Oh.
And there are certain things, like if you take it...
It's
like,
a blood thinner. Ibuprofen's a blood thinner.
is
Yeah.
it? So maybe it's the ibuprofen you can't take it. It has to be Tylenol. One of them is acetaminophen, and one of them's free of it, or however you fucking say it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't take. I'm allergic to amoxicillin.
Ooh, that's a tough one to be allergic to.
Yeah, so I can't take penicillin or anything. And I used to get strep throat like once a year, like a couple years back, and I just basically had to like suffer.
Tough it out, huh?
Pretty much. Because what they gave, I don't remember what it was that they gave me. It was terrible. They gave me, like, those, like, steroids and, like, painkillers, I think, and that's it.
Golly.
Yeah.
No fun.
Not pretty.
No bueno.
Though, like, thinking of commercials and stuff like that, like, my favorite ones are, like, the Orbit Fresh commercials.
Those were good.
Those were fucking dope. Like,
Those were Dirty Mouth.
Specifically the one where, like, the guy is, like, cheating on his wife or whatever. She's like, I knew what you were doing. What did he call her? Oh, my God. Fucking, it's shit. I can't think of any of them.
Lint liquor.
Yeah, that's it.
I remember that
yeah,
one.
you fucking come in. I knew what you were doing, your little cootie head, doo-doo queen. What the French toast? Pickle you kumquat! Like, that shit fucking cracked me up, dude.
He said doo-doo queen. I still can't get past
Dude,
doo-doo queen.
It's exactly what it was.
Oh.
Doo-doo head, cootie queen.
All right, let's take a break. Come
Who are
back.
you calling a lint liquor?
Hey, Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course, or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here, too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy.
What's the clear corn syrup on it?
We used to put corn syrup on like pancakes and shit. We're recording, aren't we? I didn't even know. All right,
That was a challenge.
That one was slick because I didn't hear it click. I just looked over and saw the squiggly lines.
Dude, it was a challenge. I had to time that shit.
Oh, all right. Well, it's July 14th, 2020. Dumb. There's some holidays.
It was
today.
like all embarrassed or something.
She's like, oh, they caught my corn syrup.
No, I'm just sad that You got me. Usually I'm paying it. It's because my back's turned to it.
Well,
Sorry.
I need you running defense for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to distract Tyler, get him talking about some fucking stupid shit, get him excited.
But we were talking about corn syrup.
Dude, cereal is exciting, but, I was enthralled in her pouring maple syrup on your cereal.
I know, that's what got it. I was like, ooh, this motherfucker's distracted.
No, it
Gotta
was.
do it quiet.
It's only Rice Krispies that I put maple syrup on. That's it.
Well,
they
I'm going
don't-
to try it on Kix, because I got a big family-sized box of Kix at home right
My
now.
grandma used to just dump like sugar on her shit,
Well, I know
and
a
it's
lot
like,
of people who do that.
but that's and then it's
That's-
all
that's plain.
hard and crusty
That's
at the
missionary.
bottom, and
It's missionary cereal.
like in the milk.
What? It is. Perch
It's
your
a
face.
weird way to phrase that.
All
It's
right.
vanilla, you could say.
Yeah, but vanilla's
It's
good.
plain.
I
It's
like-
boring.
Vanilla's not boring.
There's
Vanilla's-
nothing wrong with some fucking vanilla.
Listen, he's like, listen, guys.
There isn't.
all
I'm
I
just
know is
saying.
missionary.
Like, don't get me wrong. Some fucking chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Like mint chocolate chip.
Ew.
Shut the fuck up. Some fucking Rocky Road. Ava, baby. Look at me.
Vanilla is
I get down some
boring.
Rocky
No, vanilla is not
Vanilla.
always bad. Sometimes you
Vanilla.
just need a little bit of loving. You know what I'm saying? Some fresh vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
Vanilla's boring.
French vanilla, that's like fancy vanilla, right?
That's fancy vanilla. Oh, I like the vanilla bean one. That one's fucking
Vanilla
good.
bean is good. It's got
That
the
one I
little,
can
like...
vibe with.
Shit's gonna get intimate and this shit's gonna get weird.
Alright, let's get to the holidays of the day. It is Bastille Day.
Bastille?
Yes, and you're going to ask what it is, aren't you?
Yes, I
And I'll
am.
tell you after I read the rest of the holidays. Because I knew you were going to ask, so I figured
Okay.
I should know.
Yeah.
It is also International Nude Day. You
Nude?
hear that?
Nude?
Listeners, send Shorty nudes.
Yay!
International Sister Cities Day. That one sounds just kind of dumb.
Sisters City?
Sister Cities Day.
What is that?
Like
What is
sister
that?
cities. I don't know. Like, I guess Cincinnati and Columbus are sister cities. I don't know. I'm just taking a wild
Alright.
guess here. National Grand Marnier Day. I'm happy that I know how to say Grand Marnier. It makes me feel fancy.
There's a J in that, isn't there?
No.
Really?
Nope.
Feels like there should be a J.
It
in there.
does. Right after the N, but there's not. It is National Macaroni and Cheese Day, and if you can't get down on some goddamn macaroni and cheese, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
Man, I want
Chris
some-
doesn't like mac and cheese.
He's a fucking idiot.
He probably likes mint chocolate chip, doesn't he?
That has
know.
nothing to do with it.
It does, because
I'm
he's
a fucking-
obviously got a fucked
I'm
up
gonna fight you, you gimpy bastard.
Alright. It's also National...
Like, it was like, oh my
That was
god.
an insult. I've never heard that one before.
My
You never
arm's
heard
fucked up.
gimpy? Really?
I got a bum arm.
She's never heard the
gimpy.
phrase gimp.
Maybe she
Use
was
it
thinking
in
of...
It's a
Insult.
gangster. It's a gangster with a lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What it do, G? It's also National Tape Measure Day. Pandemonium Day.
I can celebrate.
Shark Awareness Day.
Shart?
Shark.
Oh.
Every
Oh, I
day
thought
should
you
be-
said sharp.
I thought you said short. Like,
Well,
I'm
isn't
really
it Shark Week?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it Shark
believe
Week?
so. I never got the appeal of Shark Week, though.
What? It's so... Dude, I used to watch that shit.
Really?
Dude, I used to get so hype.
This makes more sense, like, for you.
I love sharks.
Exactly right.
I don't like... If I ever seen one, like, not in, like, a tank or something.
Just hanging out on the sidewalk?
Yeah, just walking his dog. I'd probably, like, freak out. But, like, I like sharks. I like to, like, observe them.
So what you're saying is if you were ever in the ocean in their home,
Oh,
you
yeah.
saw one, you'd
That's
be freaked
their...
out.
Ocean is their territory. I don't belong there. I don't like the ocean.
No?
I like looking at it.
I'll dip my feet in. Oh my god, I have a story real quick.
Alright, let's hear it.
So I went to Florida one time with my brother and my grandparents, and I made
Did anybody get slapped by a fish on this story?
no,
Okay.
but I made some friends out there, and it was like me, two guys, and their sister. We were like just swimming out in the ocean, and they fucking knew because I told them I was like I don't want to go out that far because it already kind of freaks me out, and so we were just hanging out swimming or whatever, and they started like slowly inching farther and farther away, and I wasn't paying attention. I was just kind of like following them.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, I look down and I could not see the bottom, and I lost my mind, dude.
Well, I probably would too if you like got
It
out
was-
there and not realized it.
Yeah, and they were laughing at me. They were all out there with their little boogie boards and shit all paddling back, and I'm out there like fucking flailing because I don't swim that good to begin with.
Yeah, you got out there though. They sound like
Yeah,
they
but
weren't very
once
good
I'm-
friends.
Hmm?
They sound like they weren't very good friends.
It
It's just
wasn't.
a harmful joke. It's not. It's
It
an
wasn't
innocent
good
joke.
fun.
Harmful until somebody drowns or gets eaten by a fucking shark. Or has an eel crawl in their bathing suit.
I don't even want to think about if I saw a shark. I'd just accept my fate and die.
What is this new face that you have learned, Shorty?
Eel.
Eel.
Eel swim in your swimsuit.
Yeah.
Ew.
Maybe that's how they breed. Maybe that's why we don't know. They swim in your swimsuit and you die.
That's not how that. Not
And
no.
they nest in your anus.
You're stupid.
They like, aren't they pretty like reserved? Like they don't like
They're water snakes. That's all I need to know.
the moray eels, dude. They're big.
Who?
The moray eels.
Mora eels?
Moray, like
That's
like
a
the big one.
moray.
I know. Dude,
Basically.
Oh, okay.
every time that, well, the entire time we were at the aquarium, I was singing that song. But at the end, I go, "That's a moray eel," and you got so mad because he said it didn't sound right, and I kept doing it.
I'd keep doing it anyways. Alright. That was a good story. It was horrible. Those are not good friends. We would never leave you in the ocean.
I wouldn't get in there with you. So like, if you fucking swim out too far, that's your own damn fault.
I mean, I would make sure never to swim out that far on my own.
I don't fucking swim. So.
Do you do boats
Like-
though?
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'll
I
get on a
love
fucking boat.
I like to get to the part where like I can still like touch the bottom with my toes if I need to. Like as long as I can feel the ground there, to where like I could like feel like a sand dollar or something under there. Cause oh my god, I have another story
Let's hear
about
it.
an animal.
Okay. Animals.
So
Woo!
me and my sister, I think it was the same trip
Okay.
with the fish.
With the fish. Who was it that got hit with the fish?
Me.
You? Okay.
It bounced
Yeah.
off my forehead.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So my sister was just like, looking at sand dollars or whatever. We were in the water, and she chucks a sand dollar at me like a frisbee, and it gets stuck in my hand. Like it was like, it was like a
broke
fucking
skin? Like
Yeah.
Chinese star through that shit?
yeah. It was like in my palm because I went to go like block it or whatever, and it got
can fucking think you
stuck in
did.
my hand.
Yeah, that should have put an eye out.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Fuck, that would have fucking sucked.
Shit hurt.
Alright, so on this day in history.
Okay.
Bastille Day.
Yes.
July 14th, 1789. The storming of Bastille. Bastille is the Day of France. That's what it is. It's like French Independence Day or some shit.
I feel like Bastille is the name of a band.
It
It
is.
Okay.
But it's also the name of a holiday. Yep. So they do parades, they do easygoing dancing, and fireworks. So basically it's 4th of July, but the 14th, and it's in France. Yeah.
Oui.
Oui.
You know, just thinking of French, like the French, whatever. There's one meme. Every time I see it, I laugh my ass off. And it's basically like just a Reddit shit post or whatever, and it's like, ha, laughs in French. Or like, how the fuck do you laugh in French? And it says, ha 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 ha, oui, baguette. And I fucking, every time I read that shit, I fucking laugh.
Alright. Can you do it again one more?
Oui, baguette. I fucking every time.
Alright. July 14th, 1933, Germany begins mandatory sterilization of people with hereditary illness. Like, what considers a hereditary illness?
Euthanasia for the mentally feeble.
Do what?
Euthanasia for the mentally feeble.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, like that's basically what they're talking about. They're talking about like getting rid of the mentally handicapped. True story.
Yeah, but that's not the only hereditary illness.
No, but they're talking about like cancer, fucking,
You said Germany, right?
Yeah. But this was back in Nazi Germany.
I was gonna say
Because a lot of the stuff in the years surrounding this you gotta think about the year. It's 1933.
Ah, yes.
So, what, 7 years later is when...
Hitler was in power for 6 years before World War II started. So, but he had major influence in Germany before that, like probably 15 years. So, but like euthanizing and sterilization of the people were very commonplace in the early 30s.
And people thought that was okay, like, because I don't.
Well, yeah, like,
I
why
doubt
would
they thought they were evil? You know what I mean? They were fucked
Oh,
up.
absolutely not.
But I doubt they felt like they were evil, and that's some evil shit. You do some shit like that today, and you know you're doing wrong.
Well, they weren't, like, with the sterilization specifically, they weren't killing anybody.
Just
Like,
sterilizing them?
now, I say it with a German accent, because I'm so used to doing it, but the euthanasia of like, the mentally feeble, yeah, that was pretty horrendous, because they had no way of telling if the baby was coming out, you know, with Down syndrome or not. But if it popped out with Down syndrome, they're like, all right, cool beans. And that was it. But, like, if you had Alzheimer's, if you had... Alzheimer's, sorry. If you had Alzheimer's, if you had, you know, kidney problems, you know, any major health, like, factor that was wrong with you, they would sterilize you. And it wasn't to, like, thin the herd, but it was to, like, make it more pure and make it, you know, less of a health risk. So, I mean, like, that was their whole meaning behind it. So, like, it had good intentions, but a very drastic, like, radical way of doing it.
I don't know. I guess. On that same very day, in that same very year, they also, all non-Nazi parties are banned in Germany.
They actually,
Same day.
they're, like, super embarrassed about that stuff. Like,
Well, I would be too.
if you say anything about, like, Hitler or the Nazis or anything in there, like...
In a positive light.
Yeah, it's, like, not pretty
You
for you.
can face jail time.
Yeah.
I mean, do you blame them?
No,
mean,
but
it's
I'm
like-
just saying that, like, I'm actually, like, it makes me feel good that they're so, like, against like, almost, not embarrassed about it, but, like, I can't think of the word.
Retribution, maybe?
I think so. Like,
No.
they're just very adamant about...
No, and as they should be. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, more power to you, Germany.
Yeah,
That's
like,
awesome.
they're not, like, ignoring it.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get on to the next one. Shorty, I see you shitty and grin about something. You all right over there?
Nah, just...
You got poop?
No, Germany.
No.
I can make jokes and I can make slides. I'm German, buddy. I can go on this shit all day.
All right, well, the very next year, the most Cincinnati thing ever happened.
God damn it.
The Philadelphia Phillies score 11 runs in a single inning, beating the Cincinnati Reds 18-0.
Yeah.
That's some Cincinnati
Yay,
shit
Reds.
right there.
Yeah, all right. We've always sucked here.
That's not true. It's at points in time we were a very good team. We were sports ball though, you
A
know.
long time ago.
Not even that. Well, I guess yeah, before you were born.
Long time ago.
Because
And that was a very long time
yeah,
ago.
all right, well,
It seems like an eternity that I've had Ava around.
how long have you two known each other?
Not even a year.
No, it's been
Probably like,
after Christmas.
it's probably yeah, like
You
10
weren't around.
months?
You weren't around in Christmas. Were
Yeah,
you?
I was.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's
We-
after Donnie moved in.
We met
Oh yeah,
It was,
definitely
like,
after Donnie moved in.
the
so
summer that I
which-
graduated, so last summer.
Well, Donnie moved in November.
No.
Yeah. Thanksgiving.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Remember, because he was on an
He-
episode
I
as soon as
thought
he moved in.
He moved in the like 2 or 3 weekends before Cake did. And Cake moved in like the weekend of Thanksgiving because we were all off.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, July 14th, 1946. Dr. Benjamin Spock's Common Sense Book of Baby and Child Care is published. It's in 1946. I don't feel like a man should have been writing this in 1946.
He probably had help from a shit ton of women. That or he didn't and was like, listen, I know how to do this.
I mean, at least he had a cool name, Spock.
Mm-hmm.
Ben-
Spocks. Right? Spocks?
No, it was Dr. Benjamin Spock.
Spock.
Yeah, but you had to add the apostrophe S because it was his
Right.
book. English language and shit.
Yeah.
What is the next one? In 1969, on July 14th, the United States $500, $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000 bills are officially withdrawn from circulation.
Oh yeah, they were a thing.
That's crazy that they were. Like, maybe like a $1,000 bill and a $500 bill I can kind of see. But
Yeah.
But to go above that, That's really weird.
You're really ambitious there, guy. They probably thought the world was going to be a little bit more profitable or prosperous. Prosperous, that's the word I want to use. And it's not.
How many people do you think were walking around with those bills on them?
They're at least top 1%.
Top one, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, poor Ava. She hates us. All right, July 14th, 1983. Mario Brothers is first released by Nintendo in Japan as an arcade game about an Italian-American plumber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, Mario's older than me. I guess I kind of knew that, but...
I was about to say, like, that. I'd be surprised if you didn't know that. Like...
Yeah, that's fucking old.
What year were you born, Ty?
A long time ago. After 1983.
It's
No
weird
shit.
to ask a lady her age, Shorty.
I have to applaud Ava on that
She
one.
called
That
you
was
a
fucking-
she
I know.
called you a lady.
I was born in 84. The very
84.
next year.
Okay.
Yes. And when's your birthday, Shorty?
1991.
1991. That's where you're going to leave that at?
Exactly where I'm going to leave
Okay.
that.
In 2008, July 14th, The Dark Knight, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale and Heath Ledger, premieres in New York. I thought you might like that one. I don't know if you like the movie, but it's a little bad.
No, The Dark Knight was good. Dark Knight was good.
was
I have
pretty
nothing
decent.
against the Nolan trilogy. I have a problem when people say, like, oh, they're the most accurate Batman movies ever, which they are very not.
No. I like the movies themselves, but I don't feel like it was Batman.
No.
I've heard other people say that, and I feel like that's pretty accurate. It's just not Batman to me.
No, it's I don't know. There's two, like, The Dark Knight itself doesn't bother me at all, though. It's really good. The Dark Knight Rises pisses me off to no extent because Batman doesn't take a fucking break for 8 years because my girlfriend died. No. Because he has lost multiple loves in the comic books. And you know what that does for him? Drives him to justice further. And he keeps on fucking fighting. Nope. I lost her, so I have to hide in my house and fucking be sad. No, motherfucker. You be sad out on the goddamn streets and taking on these fucking fucking villains being pieces of shit. You punch your fucking faces in. No. That shit pissed me all kinds of off. That and they ruined fucking Bane. Like, they made Bane the intelligent man that he was supposed to be. And then they fucking, at the last second, changed it and made him a servant to Talia al Ghul. Never been a thing. Never been a thing. And I don't like the way they portrayed Talia al Ghul. Like, that's fucking dumb.
I like the actress they used, though.
Yeah, she was great.
She's a good actress.
She was great. She did very good. Like, she did very good. But then when they started fucking up introducing her story and shit like that, and then incorporating Bane, he's like, oh, he was fucking raised in this thing and then beaten or whatever, and that's why he has to wear this fucking mask. Okay, 1, you're right. He was born in a prison. 2, he was not ever beaten and then forced to wear a respirator. No, that mask is something he wears because he fucking killed a guy who had it. And he fucking killed the guy who originally wore the mask and fucking put it on. He's like, I'm the fucking king now. And he took over the fucking prison by himself by beating the shit out of people. And that motherfucker sat in the fucking prison and studied in the fucking library and shit. Became super fucking smart. Then heard about Batman and was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this motherfucker on. Broke out of fucking prison and fought the fucking Batman. And then broke his fucking back. He was like, I'm the fucking king of Gotham. Yeah. Bane's a fucking badass. He ain't nobody's bitch. And in the fucking first movie he was in, they ruined it with fucking Poison Ivy.
God, that one was so bad.
Oh my god, that whole fucking movie's terrible. Now, and like, everybody gives me shit. They're like, oh man, Uma Thurman did such a good job. No. She looked fantastic. I will not take that away from her. But she did a shit job as Poison Ivy.
I think Camden needs like some white... Not Camden. I just called you Camden. I think Shorty needs some... Why did I call him Camden?
I don't
fucking
know.
I just ruined your day even further, didn't I?
No, I'm fucking annoyed.
I know. You need some white bunny rabbits, a role model, or a hug or something.
A role
Some
model?
rainbows or something. I don't know. You need something to calm you down after that Bane rant.
Oh, man. Dude.
This is like way off topic. It was on topic, but I lost my opportunity, but I want to say it
Sorry.
anyway.
Okay.
No, it's not. You don't need to be sorry. So about the Heath Ledger, I think you were there like
You're
last
still
night
on
when I
topic?
told the story. Yeah, kinda. So I like Heath Ledger a lot, or when he was alive. And fucking my mom, because I was talking to her about how much I liked him, and she was like, "Oh, well, I know this movie he's in. You'd probably like that too." And this bitch puts on Brokeback Mountain. So that was a trip.
Did that kill your love of Heath Ledger?
No.
No?
Nothing
Didn't
can.
even tarnish it at all?
Nope, nothing can.
Yeah, you take that butt stuff, motherfucker, and then love me.
That was a very interesting movie.
I've never
It
seen
was
it.
really sad.
It was.
It was a good movie, but like not what I was expecting for my mom to show me. I was like 14.
Best Heath Ledger movie ever, though, is still A Knight's Tale.
Oh my god, yes.
I fucking
Have you
love
seen
it.
Have you seen the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus?
Yes, but I can't recall most of it, but I know exactly.
That
I know
shit's a
the movie.
fucking trip, but it's a good fucking flick. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
One of these nights we're gonna have to fucking sit down and watch it. It's a good fucking movie. You would enjoy it, Ava.
He's like a traveling showman, right? Like he has a character.
Well, he gets basically adopted by a fucking wizard.
Oh.
And like the wizard has to win so many souls or whatever before a certain deadline or whatever. He made a gamble with the devil. And so like Heath Ledger gets picked up by these guys and he's helping them do it because he's a very charismatic individual. But it's fucking trippy. It's super good. It's actually the last movie he was ever in.
Oh.
Like he died during the filming and like you can tell because Johnny Depp's in it. There's a couple other actors that like come in and like fill some spots in it, and it's because of those scenes were scenes that he himself couldn't film because he was, he had passed away, and they had filmed like 95% of the fucking movie, and they were like, "Fuck, we're gonna lose all this money," so all the actors who came in to step in and play Heath Ledger's role did it all for basically charity. Like they came in and just did it for free.
I did not know that.
I mean, you can make Johnny Depp look like whoever the fuck you want, so.
Yeah, Johnny Depp, he can be whoever
If it was
he
a
wants.
Tim Burton movie, I'm surprised. Like it's not a Tim Burton flick, but like if Tim Burton's involved, Johnny Depp's close by,
Right.
and I appreciate that about
Got
them.
him on speed dial and shit. All right, let's take one last break, and then we're gonna come back for some
What the fuck
stuff,
facts?
some what the
What
fuck
the
facts.
fuck?
Some of the
Facts.
freak facts.
Now I'm gonna call you Cameron.
Freaky.
Do you love podcasts? Of course you do. That's why you're here. But you know what's even better than listening to a podcast? Making your own. That's right, and Anchor makes it simple. I'm your favorite host, MC Tyler Havlin, and I'm telling you, go download the Anchor app today, Anchor FM. They have all the tools you need to get started today. And best part is, it's totally free. They push it out to all the major platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. So get started today, people. Go download the app, Anchor FM. I'll wait. Do it now.
Cornflakes.
Her
Her muskrat, she would always tell her son about how our muskrat smelled like cornflakes.
Ew.
That's hilarious, and now I'm glad the world gets to hear that.
I had a feeling, but I was also mid-sentence, so.
I was the one running interference on that one because I was watching. His hand never left the button. You heard it here, people. The muskrat smells like cornflakes.
Not my muskrat.
All right, well, we're back, obviously, for some what the fuck facts, because Ava did her job today, people.
You have to let me know ahead of time, because sometimes I do have them on standby for like weeks, and then you're like, well, I guess we're doing what the fuck facts today, and I'm like, well, thank God.
You gotta have them on standby all the time.
Fine.
It's all right.
Give this motherfucker one job, and then you take it away from her all the time.
Well, I usually ask beforehand, do you have what the fuck facts? The
Not
only time
always.
I don't is if we have people on.
We have had a lot of guests.
I know, it's been nice. It's been really cool having guests. This fourth mic is... I feel bad now that it's not getting used today.
It's whatever. What the fuck?
I'll get somebody on here for one of the next episodes. All right, let's. There's a theme today's What the Fuck Facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it.
It's lobsters. Lobsters.
I vaguely remember everything that I sent her, but
Yeah.
I was also at work, like, half paying attention to everything that was being said.
So what is the deal with lobsters? What caused?
Well, like, I guess, like, I'm always on TikTok now, because
Yeah, I know you sent me a few things.
everybody's terrible for it. But, I have a lot of, like, hey, these are fucking weird things about insert whatever topic. So I just hear a lot of random shit. And every time I hear, like, animal ones or whatever, I think of Ava Baby. So I forward them to Ava.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day, like, there was a couple really fucking funny, like, at least the video was funny. Because of how, like, I don't know, concerned this lady was about lobsters. So, like...
Yeah, they were like, she was like, this is my favorite animal to talk about ever.
And then she gets, like, deeply concerned about them. I was like, golly. And I thought it was funny, so I sent it to Ava.
Whatever the last one you sent me was with that guy that he stitched with some chick starts the video and then the guy takes over.
You're super vague right now.
I'll have to pull it up. But the one that talked about catching farts.
Oh, yeah.
So whichever the last one you sent me was of him, it had no sound. Like, my phone wouldn't play the sound of it.
It might have got taken down. That's a big fucking... I found out that me and Trevor send each other a lot of TikToks that get, like, banned.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is sad. Like, I wanted to laugh at this again.
Our TikTok account gets a lot banned.
I bet.
Why?
Because I'm the one that controls it, so I'm the one that puts stuff up.
That's fair. Okay.
Alright.
So, lobsters, like jellyfish, are immortal. But this time I know why. Because
Okay.
she told me why.
Who told you?
The lady,
The
in, the
lady
video.
in the video.
Was her muskrat showing?
Shut up, Ty.
We're talking about lobsters now!
Okay, I was just making sure there was no muskrats involved.
No.
Fucking hit him.
She might one day.
I hope so. God bless.
Alright, so why are they immortal?
Their cells don't age. So they basically, I mean, their cells don't age. They'll die if you kill them.
Right.
But
Because
other
anything
than that,
will die if you kill it.
Exactly. But it won't die on its own. Like from old age.
Why don't their cells age? Do we know that?
No.
No.
Like, I did a little bit of research on that one just because I was curious about it. But, yeah, the way they age is they basically shed like snakes and shit.
Uh-huh.
But they
molt?
don't. Yeah, they molt. But they don't, because their cells don't age like any other creature, at least as far as they're concerned, and even jellyfish don't age the same way. They have no, like standard predators, like, that are just there. Like, random fish and shit will eat them, but it's not, like, very common. You know what I'm saying? Like, we, humans, are the natural predator for fucking lobsters.
Just imagine if all those fish and like the sharks and stuff knew how expensive they were. Like, I wonder if they would be like, ooh, a delicacy. And like,
Probably
eat that
not,
shit up.
dude. They used to serve lobsters in prison. Because they were fucking bottom feeders. Like, this is junk food. Who gives a shit?
There's a lot of good foods nowadays started out like that. Mm-hmm. Like ribs. Ribs started out as the junk cut of meat that they would give to the slaves and stuff. And then that's why it started where it started, like Tennessee and like those southern states. Mm-hmm. That's why it's barbecue's so predominant there, because that's where it started. But sorry to deviate from the lobsters.
Back to the lobsters.
So they chew, like, they don't chew their food with their teeth.
Uh-huh.
They chew it like up in their belly. Like, their teeth,
Do they have teeth in their belly?
kind of. It acts like teeth.
Huh.
So it's like, it's called a gastric mill. So
Okay. Makes
if
sense.
you know what a mill does, it
Yeah.
basically does that with whatever they're eating.
And it's in their gastric system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it.
Neat.
Neato. So lobsters are the key to immortality.
I don't know if you...
If that's what your takeaway is, then she needs to read more.
I'm just saying, their cells don't age. We can learn something here.
Probably
Maybe-
not for us, buddy.
Maybe I wouldn't be so fucking bald had somebody injected some lobster into my fucking scalp. Just saying.
I don't think that would work.
Look, my train of thought is correct on this, okay?
No.
When you call a doctor.
Along the lines of lobster, every time anybody's eating shrimp at my house, my grandpa has to go, you know those are only one chromosome away from being a roach?
Are they
Cool, Peepaw, cool.
I didn't know that.
They are, and it's gross.
I love me
Peepaw?
some shrimp.
Yeah, Meemaw and Peepaw.
You know what's funny is Donnie almost started calling my mom and dad that.
Really?
Yeah, and
Aw.
my mom and dad shut that shit down.
What,
They were-
Meemaw and Pawpaw?
Meemaw and Peepaw.
Oh.
He tried to call my mom and dad instead of grandma and grandpa. He was like, Meemaw, Peepaw. And he was like, my dad was like, nope.
Why is that a thing? Peepaw. That sounds weird.
It was actually my sister. She started calling them that, and now the entire family calls them that. And she wasn't even the firstborn. Like grandchild. She wasn't. There was 2 ahead of her.
Like, oh, this one sounds great.
I
Peepaw.
guess.
Oh, that sounds weird. All right, what's your next one?
Lobsters don't have vocal cords. So, like, do you know how, like, when you put, like, a crab in a pot, and you're like, oh, it's screaming because it's dying? No. It's actually, lobsters and crabs do the same thing.
Okay.
Like, it's the air in their body escaping through their mouth.
That makes sense. Because that's kind of what I was thinking when you said no Verker courage.
You're fucking stupid.
Well, I couldn't talk for a second.
Yeah, but it comes on and sounds like a scream, which is, like, really sad, but,
So they're like living teapots.
yeah.
Well,
They scream when they're
won't be.
ready.
Immortal teapots.
The
yeah, but
kind of
once the whistle
teapot-
goes, the knot's alive.
Oh, you got any more?
I have one more.
All right, let's hear it. Dun,
So
dun.
they pee out of their face.
They pee out of their face. How does this work? Do they not have genitalia? Are their face their genitalia?
I guess that's just the way the system works in their body.
It's just the way it goes.
How
Well,
do they breed?
don't they have gills?
Breed, not
Breed.
breathe.
Oh,
As in procreate.
How do they hump?
They have segs, just
Segs?
like every other one.
Did you say they have segs?
Segs.
Yeah.
Seggs. Segs.
Okay.
Okay, so-
It's a TikTok thing.
Because they can't. Yeah, on TikTok you can't type out the word sex, or they'll like take your video down. So
Uh-huh.
they put SEGG. Seg.
Okay. Now I know.
Oh, I thought you said no. I know, and I was like, then why
No.
did you ask me? I was like,
Calm down, Ava.
Golly, hit him.
but
So they do it like
they do it to assert dominance. So like the males will like pee on the other males and be like, "Ha, I pissed on you, bitch," or something. I don't know why they do it like that.
I like your theory on this one though. I hope that the lobsters are just going around telepathically telling each other, because they have no vocal cords.
Right.
Each other, "Ha, I pissed on you, bitch."
I mean, I guess they're their bitch now. If I got pissed on, I'd be like, "Damn, okay, you're right."
I'm your alpha now.
I guess. But yeah. So
It's
the
pretty
males,
strawberry
the
Sunday
males
of you.
pee on the males, and the females will pee on the males to let them know that they want sexy time.
Sexy time. Let me ask you something. Do you and Chris ever take showers together?
Yeah, sometimes.
Has he ever peed on you?
No,
Oh, okay.
not yet. I'm assuming he usually waits until I get out of the shower.
Yeah.
Sometimes he goes before we get in the shower.
I'm gonna have
I'd-
to talk to Chris. Like, pee on her next time.
No.
It's a normal thing. It's all part of the circle of life.
Yeah, but if I can help it.
You don't want to break the circle, okay? Then we're all just running around.
That was a slow fucking blink.
So, I just got. If you tell him to pee on me, I'm letting you know now it's not going to lead to sexy time. It's going to lead to a sucker punch in the face.
And then let's call Tyler.
Tell him to pee on her. I'm not gonna get the blame for it.
I know I am, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you do that. Cause I want him to get punches from Ava.
Oh, this is so great. This went so sideways. I love it. Well, you...
My lobster facts are done, so.
Okay. Well, I ain't got nothing else for the day.
I ain't got shit.
That's it for today.
So in the meantime.
In the betweens time.
I got no closer for today. So y'all enjoy yourselves.
And don't get peed on by a lobster.
But
Or
on,
Chris.
Or a Chris.
But pee on others.
Unless you want to get sucker punched.
Cue the music. I think we're done.